Are you interested to know what an allied educator in learning and behavior support does in a primary school? Hi there! Thank you for checking out my introductory video. This is Michelle. My students address me as Miss Cheng. I am a senior allied educator in Suchin Primary School, and I have been loving every single moment since I joined this school 8 years ago. I have always wanted a career working with the special needs community and stumbled upon the hiring of AED LBS for short in 2012. I was a fashion buyer in retail operation for 10 years prior to this mid-career switch and still asking myself why I only joined teaching this late. AED LBS are specially trained personnel deployed in schools to support students with learning and behavioral needs. We are trained to teach specific skills such as reading, spelling, and developing an understanding of social cues, and my teaching philosophy is every child learns differently and we should customize our teaching to their learning styles, intentionally plan for students' success. I always find joy in teaching and many reasons in doing so. I am able to witness the diversity of growth in children and their endless curiosity and joy in learning. I get to encourage lifelong learning, not just for the children and for me as well. Last but not least, I get to experience the challenge of devising and doing interesting, exciting activities for the young. Besides working directly with the students, I also collaborate with teachers to implement classroom-based strategies. I work closely with students with special educational needs known as SEN with their teachers to set learning and behavioral goals and apply strategies towards these goals. For example, some students with SEN require more explicit instruction in planning their study routines. I will teach these students through classroom observations and feedback from their teachers, provide the necessary guidance to my students to evaluate their effectiveness of their own study routines and make further improvements. So throughout the day, I carry out intervention sessions with students either to build new skills or reinforce what was taught earlier. If it is a new skill, I will update the student's teacher and parents to let them know what was taught so that they can reinforce the strategies in school or at home. The more connected these parents feel towards school, the more likely they are to actively engage in learning with their children. As for my colleagues, rendering support to them physically or emotionally is important as we don't work alone and work best as a team. And more colleagues do make my work more enjoyable too. On days when I don't carry out much interventions, I could be screening students who are at risk of behavioral difficulties, communication difficulties, or learning difficulties. Or I could be in class support. There, I could be prompting students to stay on task, work on differentiated worksheets with a group of students, or co-teach with my colleagues. Another interesting and fulfilling part of my job is to find workshops for teachers to upskill their knowledge in SEN field. Not just this, I collaborate with external partners like NUH or work closely with Literacy and Behavioral Intervention Center to better support young children in my community. If you wish to understand more of my role and responsibility, or like some information in special education in mainstream school or in transition support from kindergarten to primary 1 or primary 6 to secondary 1, please feel free to reach me via email and I'll be glad to provide you with some support. Till we speak again, take care and bye!